Everything's a disaster. Wait, give me a second. I can lock for this. I mean, we're still basically in Savages, right? Tombstone itself doesn't get HP from the zone, but the zombies do, yeah. Even if it doesn't spawn zombies, it's like a free pudge, but then it spawns, but if it spawns a ton of zombies, it would maybe position it on the front row if you have like Tide, etc. I would always position it on the front row, right? You want it to start off tanking like 2 or 3 heroes, spawn a couple of zombies, and then die, basically. Yeah, it just has like too many stats. Like, a good amount too many stats, I think. I'm sure people will find out ways to break the game with these placeable objects in the next days. Well, I mean, the dummy and the tombstone are already just kind of inherently super broken, I think. I mean, the only thing to find out a way to do is probably find out a way to break barricade, which I don't know. I don't know how I feel about barricade. I'm not too much of a believer in like barricade being super valuable, I think. We'll see though. We'll see. Like, it seems like the kind of thing it's hard to give up an entire item for. You started this game too fast, I wanted to stream snipe you. Oh, sorry, buddy. You hungover right now? Yeah, I'm. I got wasted last night. Okay. No, fam, I don't drink alcohol. You guys don't understand. I'm a good boy. I don't drink alcohol, and I don't smoke plants. I drink water. I was gonna say, and I smoke, but I don't smoke anything. I just kind of look like a degenerate, you see? Hood of Defiance, Vitality Booster, and Blightstone. Second Blightstone? And Blightstone does technically scale up, right? So we have some pretty awkward item choices. That's fun. What are we doing here? Is it like this? Is this what we're doing? I don't know what we're doing. This is weird. We don't really have a board. This guy's only got a level 2 axe. We could beat him, potentially, depending on how aggro plays out. Nah, we're attacking axe with more fling. It's no good. Cuddle's playable again in the corner with barricades and our target buddy to protect him. I tried and he ulted every time versus assassins. I mean, that sounds bad to me. It depends, I guess, like, exactly how you define playable. Okay, so we can take a bit of a pivot into Savages here. We can be on almost 4 Savages.
Good call. I'm pretty great.
Two Savages with multiple Venomancers. I mean, something vaguely like this. We could also have a Witch Doctor on this board. I could see that. Pudge could be on this board. I don't know how I feel about Contract here. It's a little harder to use Contract without like a really good DPSer. Cuddle's still too late to the party like 90% of the time. Yeah. I think so. I mean, I'm not a huge fan of Cuddle. Part of the reason we were talking about mages being better is because I thought the aces had like a plus 15% like flat rate chance of being found, and apparently that's not the case. Which to me is really weird that it wouldn't be like that, but apparently it isn't. So I'll take the level up here, I think. I just believe in leveling up early. I don't want to try to hit interest points before I level. Not in this meta. Not right now. So 2 Blightstones and a Contract in back. Tusk just like being a decent frontliner with Ogre. Ah, this looks fine. And we can sell it to interest point like on 7 or something like that. Fuck off, I'm in true savage, dude. Yeah, I mean, you can play savages here. The thing is, like, savages don't even really compete with each other. That's the thing about playing savages. And that's the thing about, like, the legendary meta and, like, the value of savages. Like, because I'm gonna pivot off anyway, I don't really care if anybody else is in savages. There can be, like, 3 other people in savages. Like, I don't build tier 3s. I'm just, like, riding them in the early game. And the probabilities are almost unaffected in the early game, right? So, I want to hit some good stuff. I don't know. There's an AM. AM is sweet. So this is where we're hitting the interest point for sure. I think we have to be hitting the interest point here. The question is, could I do something like sell Pudge? I think Pudge is quite valuable here. But I think because we don't need Heartless and because we're going to have an AM to help tank, we're probably not going to need it yet. We can buy the AM and sell this. Put it in instead of like something like that. I think that's okay. Like, the extra Venomancer level 1 isn't terrible. Picking up Warlock and picking up Savages, but AM2 is just nice. It's a little early to be disabling Demon, but, you know, I mean, this guy has a Shadow Fiend. AM is just good, dude. Disables Demon. He's, like... The Demon Hunter tag is actually very valuable. Like, for free, you're disabling a Demon Alliance bonus, which, I mean, pretty much everyone has a Demon. Like, you're supposed to have, like, 1 Demon on your board in most boards, and... you are able to drain mana at the same time. He has a really strong ability and 1 really strong tag. I don't think we need anything here. So the question is, could we possibly hit this interest point? And I think we can. It would be a matter of selling Veno +1. Ugh, that's kind of hard. Rough night last night. Does it, can you hear that in my voice? Like, what's being conveyed right now in my voice? Do I sell Ench or Tusk? I think I actually sell Ench here. I don't know. I mean, this Tusk pair is valuable right now. I need more frontline and I need the Savage unit. AM on Beastmaster. Look at this monster! Oh, where are your X's now, dude? Oh. God. Such a powerful ability. It's not even fair. I would have sold Ench too. As much as Ench just outclasses Tusk, we don't have another Druid, we don't have a pair. Like, the pair value is good, and also we need more frontline, so, I mean, there's just all over, it's just no good. So we can take the pre-level here. I love taking that pre-level. We have the Lycan. Lycan's going to be a pretty solid thing to add in. I think it just kind of auto-wins us more fights. It can even serve as a frontline. Its 750 health is enough to basically just turn that into mana for this spell cast. We can go ahead and sell up to this interest point yet again. And I think we can greed this at 19 again, for sure. And this should be good. What are your thoughts on aces and the fact that some alliances don't have an ace? Aces are good. It's good design. They need to tweak some of them. Some of them are imbalanced. The Warlock one and the Shaman one are too good right now compared to the others. Some of them are like weak. Like, I mean, Medusas, Gyros are just kind of trash. Whereas Liches and Techies are okay, just because they're less committal to actually get to. So the balance is kind of off on them, but the concept of aces is really good. Ooh, now this interest point. Ugh. I have to hit it. I guess this is where we have to sell the other Tusk, right? Oh well. I mean, I don't think I want to sell a Witch Doctor here. Just to try to pull a Tusk. I think it's not worth it. I thought 15% was a flat 15% increase to find a specific ace, which would make it 29.3% of the aces you open. Is that not so? Okay, so that's what I thought at first, too. That would make the most sense. From what there was someone in chat who said he like tested it in a dev game, like 200 rolls, which isn't the biggest sample size in the universe, but it's fairly big, and it's looking like it's only a 50% increase on the actual percent it is to find it. So that would be, instead of 14%, it goes to like 16%, which, I mean, I haven't seen anything that seems to indicate otherwise. I mean, that seems how it works, which is really weird, because it seems like it doesn't give you enough of a reason. I don't know, you know? We can just run DK, right? DK is like an okay contract holder. So right now we can have Lycan instead of the other Tusk since we're on 2 Savages anyway. Do you think Summoning Stone is good when you use it just for early game streaks, even when you move away from summons late game? Yes, because you're always an Arc Warden, and I mean, even in your late game board, the ability to give your Arc Warden clone 45 attack speed is still pretty valuable, in addition to early streaks. Yes, Summoning Stone is just a good item in this meta. Isn't it 15% to appear after the ace slot is rolled? Yeah, but the question is whether it's a 15% flat chance to appear on the 14% chance. You're not always an Arc Warden because he's bugged. What's the bug with him right now? I heard he doesn't work with big time contracts, but is that not what you're talking about? Let me just sell the Witch Doctor up to this interest point, right? I think selling a Witch Doctor is totally fine. All passive items don't work. Arc Warden clone is currently bugged. The clone will not gain any bonuses except for actives from items. The original Arc Warden carries. Maelstrom, Basher, HP items do not proc as of now. Dagon on attack speed items still do. Wow, no procs? Okay, then you're right. I guess like with that bug, Arc Warden kind of sucks. That's a big deal. And they nerfed, I think the change to big time contracts interaction with Arc Warden was probably intentional. Attack speed items don't work as well, so no Moonshard. Okay, he's ass. What the heck? So you can only put like Daedalus on him? He's just like a Daedalus carrier? Woof. Wow. What did they do to you, Arc Warden? That sucks. Let's go ahead and check the positioning here, make sure my board is good against these. And yeah, this all looks good. Daedalus doesn't work as well, only Dagon. Literally only Dagon works, nothing else? Dude, what? Okay. Wow, that changes a lot. Then the Shaman Alliance isn't super OP then, if he's that bugged. But, I mean, that evaluation is contingent on a bug, which, you know. But yeah, for sure. Right now, Arc Warden and Shamans are just no good. That explains a lot. Because I was playing Arc Warden in one of my games last night, and it felt really, really ass, and I couldn't quite put my finger on it. Okay, where were we? So I think I want to be in 4 Warlocks. I have pretty much like an Omega streak here. I'm on level 7 on 14, which is, hey, that's good timing. So, I could do something weird, like a dragon pair, just to carry contracts. I mean, I need either a demon or a dragon or Luna. I need something that can, like, modify contract value, basically. Majestic made a 6 warrior shaman builds, and it's unbeatable. 6 warrior shamans? What do you run in shamans right now? I guess you pair trolls, and I mean, if Arc Warden's bugged, you're not running Arc Warden. So it's Shadow Shaman plus Enigma. And then you're running Troll. I mean, you need Troll for that. I'm sure that can be okay. You put Shamans in literally anything. Why would you not run Arc Warden though? If it doesn't work with any items, I mean, I guess you can still run it, even if it doesn't work with literally, like, almost any item in the game. I guess you can still get Dagon on it. It's only the clone that's bugged? Sure. That's true. It's pretty funny how powerful that hero is. Ow. I should flip my board. I just disrespected the hell out of wolves. We've been like beating every board like straight up. Oh well.